Ah, man. I'm gonna be sure to hop on my stream so I can ensure, like, you know. Yo, can y'all hear me though? Like, overall? I figure y'all quick. But yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Typically, I am. Usually, obviously. Actually, I most likely am blessed. But overall, back was more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 3 New Frontier. Not the typical playthrough overall. Hope I don't have to necessarily deal with any drama, no haters acting like, oh, they're not who they are, but they are. Because, like, I know when someone is from a... Because I know, like, when someone joined my stream overall, I know for sure that they are, like, Harji fans. Like, the way they're treating me. I'm not going to mention much because I don't need that stress and anxiety. I woke up, like, real shit late. And I'm like, damn, this is my first time, and this is actually my first time, and people can be like, "Oh, you made a mistake. See, you prove the point that you did made a made a mistake, but you didn't necessarily." I didn't because obviously God on my Jesus Christ would know for sure like why I woke up during that time. I had a long ass dream, and there's a reason. Was it the devil's fucking me up, or God on my Jesus Christ's purpose of my life? But I specifically mentioned I'm without sins, without mistakes, and very righteous in terms of me being a virtue. So that is that. And my homie was mentioning, "Oh, I'm bragging," and I had my mic muted, but he was mentioning to me, "You do brag. You mentioned that you're smarter than everybody, but we're equally smart. So, like, I get the gift of knowledge from God and my Jesus Christ. So, I was gonna mention to him, don't then blame God, but I wasn't gonna mention to him to blame God because why would you blame God? You can't blame God on my Jesus for anything. And if he does watch this, he'll be like, you know what? I made a mistake, Mike. It's all good. We're good. You know, we wouldn't start beef. Yeah, I would never start beef with Andrew, my homie. And him and I were gonna play GT5 online, but apparently he's either asleep or something. And I'm like, if he does call me, then that'd be cool, but because I woke up late, you know, like, and I had to have cereal because, I mean, sometimes I don't, but I just love cereal. You know, cereal is a food made by wheat, but then they have sugar because they want to add the flavor within it, which I don't necessarily mind. But anyway, yeah, I had, you know, because hey, I have exactly 500 IQ, those exactly everything, and it's equal to exactly infinite IQ. Um, in terms of the gift of knowledge to God and my Jesus Christ. So hey, as long as I'm being honest overall, you know, because remember that beef I had to deal with was Dakota, man. I want to check all the voice ID messages you mentioned because I want to see what I missed, because it's gonna take off me to process. You know what I mean? Just to ensure that I proved him wrong and he's gonna be guilty of it overall. And he mentioned that he didn't mean to. So you know. Anyway, episode 2. So I'm gonna consider playing episode 2. Anyway, let's recap on episode 1 before I even consider playing episode 2. So episode 1, last episode. Well, Clem returned, which I already knew. I don't want to have a fake reaction, but I am just grateful that she's part of the season. I want her within every season. Until she dies, then some people would even remember her as a character. It's just like a story that continues. Do I want her to be old overall? Well, you never know. What if she dies in her 20s? Well, I don't want her to die young. Dying young is only an answer God Almighty Jesus Christ can decide for on those individuals' behalf. For me, I'm not meant to die, you know. As a virtue, as a righteous individual, which is very rare to witness. Nobody would mention that they are who they are, like, as a virtue. In terms of my morality, a.k.a. my moral character overall. And yeah, I was texting my friends earlier, and well, yeah, we had a beef earlier, but they have mood swings. When you're within that teenage phase, and Addison was mentioned to me, when you're a teenager, like, within that phase, you should vape or drink. And I'm like, have you never thought of puberty? Like, when you go through puberty, do you not... I was gonna mention to her, what if your lungs are enlarging? And she did, and nothing happened to her. I'm not gonna mention her age. Actually, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, yeah, I'm actually gonna be honest. She is, 18. Yeah, she's 18, so. But she started vaping and drinking when she was younger. Even younger even younger than 16, I'm like, man, I wish I could do that, consider doing that shit. But my trauma, you know, my rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very rare and very temporary, which is overall very decreased and very decreased overall. I mean, like despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, I mean, like in terms of the current laws and in terms of the changes I'm gonna make on exactly the year 2029 and exactly the year 2023. Excuse me, 2035. We already passed 2023. I'll mention these changes later on within this industry because those who are new here, that's why I repeat shit because, which actually I'm gonna repeat this because then I'll be stressed and anxious. I'm like, oh my gosh, let me repeat it. Before I even mention it though, like, regardless of our chronological age and regardless of our mental maturity, I mean, especially the chronological ages I specifically mentioned on my recent live streams. I don't repeat the chronological ages I specifically mentioned on my recent live streams, whether it's for Clem or the perfect age I'll mention for 2035. Like, I already mentioned it, and I don't necessarily need to repeat it. Just like the adolescent shit, like how I mentioned adolescent/adult, which I've already mentioned on my last live stream, but over on my recent live stream, I don't need to mention it either because I can repeat certain shit that people may be confused or have forget. But yeah, on 2029, I'm gonna lower some of the age requirement laws just for now, just to ensure that well, one, to get the country situated. Actually, no, that's not the reason. To prove to people that people are mentally mature overall, like regardless of their chronological age and regardless of their mental maturity, in terms of being mentally mature / mentally an adult. And the word adult is associated with mentality, and the word adult means increased mental maturity. So like regardless of your chronological age, in regards of your mental maturity, I mean, especially the chronological ages I specifically mentioned on my recent live stream, I mean. Despite the age requirement laws being temporarily, like in terms of the current laws, or the one I'm going to change on exactly the year 2029, and on exactly the year 2035, while I'm president at exactly 30 years old, like during that time, like while I'm president, like on exactly the year 2032, I'm going to be running for president at exactly age 27, and then when I'm 28, I'll be in office, like January something, like 20th, I'm pretty sure, is when the inauguration occurs, where the president is inaugurated, meaning they've been elected, but then you are inaugurated into office, which that is like a reasonable timeline because when you're elected, who knows how that process goes? It can take off from the process. When people say who knows, people think that, oh, because you don't know. It means like whatever God knows, someone could know as well. Like I know, but then it can take off from the process. Yeah, I mean, See, I decide because I'm stressed and anxious, which my stress and anxiety is specifically associated with my you-know-what. Yeah, I already mentioned my recent live stream. I don't have to repeat that constantly, but you know what I'm specifically referring to. Yeah, I mean. Like, excuse me, chat. But yeah, while I'm president at exactly 30 years old, on exactly the year 2035, I'm gonna remove all age requirement laws on exactly the year 2035, and ensuring that it's permanently illegal / sinful to even enforce any of the new age requirement laws, as people thought of something that shouldn't necessarily be enforced, and even the current ones that we currently have, like within that timeline, like from that year, like let's say for example it's 2036, which the number 6 is the devil's number, and what if people want to just be arrogant simply because of that, and they disobeyed me, well, through God Almighty Jesus Christ. So who they're really disobeying overall is God Almighty Jesus Christ, like God Almighty Jesus Christ, and I don't necessarily want that to occur. So I'm just saying, like overall, it's permanently illegal / like sinful to enforce any of the age requirement laws, whether new, the ones we currently have, or the ones within our past. Just overall, like don't enforce any once I remove all age requirement laws on exactly the year 2035 while I'm president at exactly 30 years old during that time. And how I'm gonna choose a perfect age, like the chronological ages I specifically mentioned on my recent live streams. Yeah, I mean. But anyway, chat, without further ado, let's get straight to the shit. So, episode 2, it's... Oh yeah, back to my recap over, my bad. So yeah, unfortunately, not Clem. Excuse me, chat. So unfortunately, Mariana died. I mean, why die young? We're not, like, we're meant to be young, but we're not meant to die. Like, not all are meant to, but it's sin, And I feel that's just fucked, And that is referred to as child murder, meaning people got murdered, but they got murdered while they're still, like, temporarily, physically a kid/child within the mortal body. Like, you're not meant to die if God and my Jesus Christ didn't choose, but he never would choose someone to die through murder, you know. Murder is never the answer. And plus, as according to the commandments, the 10 commandments or whatever, like, it's not meant to occur. You know what I mean? Like, my bad, I was thinking about something personal. But yeah, Mariana, I feel bad. And then Jane, I feel bad. Like, I really should feel bad. I want to cry, though. Jane was, like, my favorite characters. Hold on, when did I... See, when I'm stressed and anxious, I gotta, like, I want to ensure, like, when did I last, like... Oh, 2 days ago. So Thursday, okay. Let me check. Actually, Wednesday. Because the way they, like, since Wednesday, wow, so 3 days ago. But it mentions 2 days because it doesn't necessarily change until, like, it's, you know, once people are back in, like, the US, within the US headquarters, apparently. But anyway, chat, without further ado, let's get started to shit. And oh my gosh. So yeah, ties that bind, part 2. In the wake of escalating trouble, Javier leads a group of refugees towards the safety of a nearby town. Apparently is when, like, that town is not holy. Well, that's a temporary town, actually. Crowd play on/off. What exactly is crowd play? Or what is crowd play, apparently, is what it's referring to. Oh, I love episode 4 thumbnail. Like, Clem with a gun. Imagine beating this game in, like, until, like, Saturday. I'm hoping to. I want to beat every episode in one day. That'd be cool. You know. It's just that when I play a game like that, like, you know... Like, you know... I'm just looking forward to playing this game, so yeah, without further ado, let's get started shit. But yeah, Jane was my favorite character. She, you know, was, you know. And I haven't been recording all week. I'm pretty sure because of my stress and anxiety. Yeah, I wasn't recording, like, any games. I haven't been, like, uploading. So if I don't upload, don't be pissed at me. Come on. Regardless of what months it occur, I would, like, edit the videos and you would be like, okay, you know. But Chill Phoenix or Joker, come on. Obviously, I gotta mention Joker. Y'all know who I'm referring to when I mentioned that. He mentioned to me that if it's, like, several months, like 7 months, for example, or 6 to 5 months, like, for example, it's gonna be September. I'm gonna have to record my Walking Dead, edit my Walking Dead video in... Tomorrow's the 31st. You see, chat. Or if I upload a video, then you all wouldn't care. Plus, The Walking Dead Season 1, I'm gonna be honest, it was like 1 month ago, July. So if lead count down below, y'all saying that's like enough, like it's all good. I mean, yeah, people are meant to upload right when they like. I mean, it doesn't have to be within a day. It could be like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, or whenever. That's why people add these captions on their video. You know how like for example, my background noise was loud, and you all heard my sibling. I'm gonna possibly like, my bad, like you know. And I even mentioned that I was gonna upload Uncharted 4 Cease Ends, you know. And I was mentioning about like how Naughty Dog, like, oh, I have something to mention towards them, you know. Anyway, it's all good. And yeah, I definitely witnessed a centipede yesterday, but it wasn't as bad because, you know, I get traumatized by it, and I witnessed them since July. I've witnessed like 2 of them twice, like from last year and this year. But last year I saw a majority, like both of them simultaneously walking together, like they're a couple. Like it's interesting. But a centipede I witnessed twice, like this year. Typically during the summer, and it's currently summer, but autumn is right around the corner, and it's gonna potentially occur. I hate autumn. I hate winter. Not my cousin Winter. I have a cousin named Winter. I hate the season Winter. No, I don't. I love my cousin Winter. That's actually my uncle's daughter. You know, I don't talk shit about my family. I don't. Well, okay, I did mention if it's like my biological family, but if it's like relatives as part of my family, I don't talk shit about them. Yeah, I did mention about my grandparents, but that's different, you know. It's not like they watch YouTube like that. Hope not, because that's why I especially mentioned, like, YouTube can keep that private, what I especially mentioned. But my uncle, he is a great man. Like, I never have talked shit like that. Which, he's my uncle. Like, he watched my shit, and I'm not like that about my uncle. My uncle is, he's the one. He got me into business at a young age, which I feel that's a perfect age. 16, not bad. I mean, I was hoping 14, because 14 or 13, but the current law, unfortunately, despite the age climate laws being despite the age climate laws being temporarily, but like, you know. And I was hoping to work on Saturday, but I haven't got any shit from him, but it's all good. But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight to this shit, you know. AZ mentioned, like, oh, why repeating your stream, or the games on my live stream? I'm like, bro, I'm live streaming, it's not an upload. And AZ and I were gonna roleplay, but man, I woke up very late, so please give me a break. Stop accusing me of being a liar. He wasn't accusing me. Well, actually, one time he did. Do I forgive that? I mean, I forgive him. I mean, he's lowly sanctified, but Rachel and his homie Moabes, ooh. Especially when I closed him. Come on, bro. Hold on, let me see if I'm still on their Discord group chat. Because sometimes they remove me, and I'm like, why the fuck would they remove me overall? Nope, they didn't. Great, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently texting pings at the moment, because, bro, he's currently playing The Walking Dead, and I am as well. Because he didn't respond to that one voice audio message. You know? But yeah, Jane, you know, she's my favorite character, and you know, I get it, people would choose Kenny because, like, even Jay from the Cub Scouts mentioned, like, yeah, I agree with him. I don't see any harm from Kenny, but it's just I don't want him to suffer. So everybody, you know, even Kenny agrees that Jane shouldn't die. He didn't mention shit towards her, like about her. But I had to. I mean, Luke could have just removed his you know what from Jane, you know. Yeah, I mean, like, because there wasn't condoms, so, like, that's how people have to protect themselves. Like, if the guy removed his you know what from the female's you know what, and she wouldn't get pregnant. But apparently he wanted to, unless he got like, unless he didn't mean to release his, you know, the shit, the white shit into her thing, and you know. But that's what led to her killing herself. Why would she kill herself? Because like she killed herself because she got pregnant. She didn't kill herself because she was like depressed and she didn't admit it to Clem. So that's just sad, you know. But anyway, chat, I'm gonna see what I left off because like, you know. That's just sad, you know. 20, 30 years old doing it. For them. You know. Well, that's a temporary town actually. You know. I'm pretty sure because of my stress and anxiety. Yeah, I was recording like, and he mentioned to me. Wait, he mentioned to me what? Phoenix or Joker. Come on, I'm just gonna mention Joker. Y'all know who I'm referring to when I mention it. He mentioned to me that if it's like several months. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight to shit. If I play, because I'm like quite curious, like I'm thinking about season 2, and I'm like, like you know how some people are like that. I mean, I have a rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very rare and very temporary, and overall very decreased overall. Yeah, I mean, hope these guys don't have to join. I mean, they could. The Min, he's cool. But Jovan, no offense, I'm pretty sure he's one of Harji's fans, and he's like acting like, oh, he's just some guy. If he's acting like that, I gotta be straight up towards him. I gotta be a man, you know. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight to shit. I don't like that saying, oh, you won't win the lottery ticket? Buddy, I know how to gamble. Like, I never gamble, but I know how to gamble. Come on. But yeah, last time I went with the family, like Gabe and Eleanor, but I prefer if it's with Clementine, because like without bearing someone is fucked. I mean, yeah, in season 1, like oh, because I wouldn't necessarily bury
Please, let me do the dishes.
Hold up.
That's the least I can do. I'm crashing here. Crashers clean dishes.
I love
Your
who without the
family.
beard.
Besides, if they're not clean the right way, David becomes a big baby about it all.
Oh, fuck him. I never liked him.
I'm a pro at this point.
No. I insist.
Grab this sponge and you're gonna be eating it too. It's not a big deal. I've got it.
Whoa.
Nah, I know you don't mind, but I won't be here for too long.
Does she mean it sexually, or?
You know, gotta get back on my feet a little.
You're right. I don't mind.
But David does. Is that it?
Maybe a little bit.
Why exactly is she flirting?
Actually, forget I said that. That wasn't for me to... Just forget it. Sorry.
He's always talking about how I'm never around. And then when I'm actually here, he acts like he doesn't know me.
It's complicated. But look, he loves you. You're his brother.
That's not necessarily
He's
love.
got an odd way of showing it.
He's gotta manage his shit.
So where do you think you'll go?
Don't know. With what happened, I'd be amazed if I could get a job assistant coaching t-ball.
You'll land on your feet.
Well, here's hoping. I could use a fresh start.
Right?
I'll probably just travel around, you know, see what's out there.
Want to take me with you?
Whoa.
Well?
I mean, as a friend, but like...
Well, what about David?
What about David?
Kate.
I know. I'm just messing around.
Alright, that's great.
It's just hard to say no to a fresh start. Always wanted to go to Norway. See the northern lights. You'll be jet setting and I'll still just be here.
Oh!
God damn it. Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
quick,
shit,
run
shit,
underwater.
Shit. Well, that was David's army glass. Oh, he's gonna be so pissy about it. I can hear him already. Oh, it's so annoying.
He should be more worried about you slicing your hand open.
Exactly.
He should be.
There you go. See? Much better.
What was that noise?
Oh shit. Get the hand off. Get the hand off. No. Baby girl, we don't play like that. Come on. Get the hand off.
Guys. You're gonna be okay. Hello?
Whoa. You're quite close to her, Javi. You know what else you want.
My CEO gave me that. And unless you want to dig up his fucking corpse, he's not gonna give me
Buddy.
Why don't we get an actual dishwasher?
Oh, here we go again.
Then you won't be on my ass anytime there's a spot on a fork.
Excuse me?
If we could even afford a dishwasher.
David, come on, take it easy. It was an accident. Stay out of this, Javi. Not until you step
Oh,
away and cool
Dave.
off. We don't see your ass for a year. A year.
You have a
Then
problem with
when
that,
your
buddy?
life goes to shit, we're expected to drop everything and roll out the red carpet. All for Prince Javi.
Oh
and now
my
you're
gosh.
gonna start telling me how to talk to my wife?
This isn't about him.
Really? He's the one standing right there judging me for something he doesn't understand.
Oh, I'm judging you for
You
something
don't know
I
him
understand.
Like I do. Always judging everyone, except himself.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pause this right here. Y'all say I should tell him off or let it go? Because real shit, I'm possibly gonna tell him off. Yeah, I get it's gonna ruin the relationship, but hey, it's not like I want Javi, or excuse me, I don't want Kate. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna ensure that Kate leaves Dave. No. Absolutely not. There's gonna be time where Javi's gonna kiss her, because if you leave a guy like that, that's not a sin. That's not cheating, because God Almighty Jesus Christ knows who is more responsible compared to the one who's not necessarily. You know, yeah, he's gonna be envious because he thinks that he can manage a relationship, but he's not relationship material. You know, but I'm gonna tell him off. And if Kate is not gonna necessarily be honest, baby girl, we don't play like that. Come on. But without further ado, chat. Let's get straight to shit. Hold on, let me see what was gonna mention, because, you know. Please give me a break. Stop. Rachel and his. Is it gonna load, or what the fuck? I wanted to ensure like what I was gonna mention when the shit occur. Come on. Fucking internet. No, because I was gonna mention something. Hold up. Alright, hold up. Bro, it's not showing. Hold on. Give me a minute, chat. Excuse me, chat. Yeah, last time I went was the family, like Gabe and Eleanor, but oh yeah, it was about Bearing. But yeah, I feel Bearing seems reasonable because I get it in season 1, like Carly. Cause I chose Carly. Obviously, I always gotta most likely chose Carly. I mean, last time did I chose Doug or Carly? Pretty sure Carly. Or Doug. I'm pretty sure it was Doug. What else saying? Be sure to leave a comment down below. But no, I chose Unless no, it was Carly. It's gonna take a while for me to process anyway. But yeah, I get it. In season 1, there wasn't necessarily a time to bury her overall. But when people when Lee mentioned gone but won't come back, that's another way of mentioning like she won't occur as a walker, but potentially like on thousands of years she'll be in heaven. Obviously. But y'all know the process, as according to certain biblical series, aka the Bible, or aka the Holy Bible. You know what I mean? But for Mariana, there is plenty of time to bury her. I feel it would seem more reasonable to bury her than to not necessarily. Unless Clem would handle it, but she have the rights to. But overall, I feel like Javi should, because I want him to witness it, because it'll be depressing, just plain depression. Which I don't necessarily like depression overall. You know what I mean? But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight to this shit. Oops. I didn't mean to shut my phone. Apparently, I. But I feel I should tell him off. I mean, regardless. It's been quite a while since I played this game, so it's gonna take a while for me to process. Yeah, I mean, and oh my gosh, my stream is loading. That doesn't necessarily mean that. But I feel I should tell him off. I mean, regardless. It's been quite a while since I played this game, so it's gonna take a while for me to process. Yeah, I mean, and oh my gosh, my stream is loading. But yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to process what I'm referring to, because But yeah, my stream was loading, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you wouldn't necessarily hear what I'm specifically mentioning. Yeah, I hate weak-ass internet. I'm still looking forward to move out to Miami, Florida. I have hopes for it. It's just peaceful. Like, I want to see what it's overall like to like, because I want to own 2 alligators. Well, actually not 2. 1 alligator, 1 crocodile. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight to shit and tell him off.
You know what, David? Time for you to open your eyes. Kate's gonna leave your ass. What? She told me so. You said that?
Jesus fucking Christ, no! We were talking about traveling and I just... No, I definitely didn't say that. At all.
3 days. Then I want you off my couch and out the door. We clear?
Hey, shut the fuck up, buddy.
Fine.
Javi, that is my husband. We are married. In
well,
case you forgot. That's for life.
Oh, I haven't necessarily forget. I tell him off. See, I just have to make him jealous, And yeah, people be like, oh, that's what siblings do. No, I just have to, because I'm fucking real shit done with him. But for, Kate, though, she's gonna want to consider leaving his ass in the future. But back then, see, the flashbacks are cool, because, like, it's like in the past, he mentioned that, but then in the present, she's like, my bad, Javi, I didn't mean to mention that shit. You were flirting, I gotta be honest. That's the whole point of how you want to break the marriage. Come on, Kate. I had to. I fucking had to, real shit. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into shit. Damn, but... Fucking, oh my gosh. Hell yeah, baby girl.
Hey, take it easy.
What happened?
They got away.
Oh, did he pass up from that shit?
Mariana.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so sad. I'm gonna cry. Jane, actually, that part, I wanted to actually cry real shit. And plus, AJ's gonna get trauma because...
I already dug a grave for her.
Oh, appreciate you, Clem. See, Clem, she is like...
Thank you.
I love you, Clem. Clem, excuse me, not Creme. I love you, Clem. Like, you're the one who, Excuse me, my bad, I was thinking about something personal. No, she is the one who I've always looked up to, as, like, a daughter of my own, I mean, I never had kids, but it's like, she is, like, the daughter for me. Because it's not Javi's daughter, it's just a friend. Lee was the adopted father, and Luke was a brother to her, and Javi is just a friend. Not because he's older, has nothing to do with that, but it's just that,
You deserve so much better than this.
Right? Jane as well, she deserves plenty of better.
It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Oh my gosh. I bet he's, like, having tears, like, behind the scenes. Like, the voice actor.
Javi, thank you for staying. I think you probably saved my life.
You know, Clem, I've like saved your life throughout season 1 and 2, so.
I couldn't leave you alone.
That's because you're a good man.
I'm not good enough to save her.
Hey, don't think
You
like
bought
that.
your people time, though. That counts for something.
Fuck Badger. That's the guy who killed her. I actually am gonna mention his name because I played this game before, so. For those who are new here, it's the Baldy guy, but you will know plenty of shit about him. Am I gonna kill him? No, because there's a special guy y'all wanna consider meeting potentially.
Hey, hang on a sec. She carried this around for years.
Plenty of years, though. It's a peaceful death, but not the gunshot, though. A peaceful death means like you rest in peace without having any like physical violence, like that shit. Now it's gun violence. That's murder. Straight up murder. Badger, you're gonna head to hell, man. Mariana, enjoy your life in
I'm
heaven.
sorry I never found you those candy bars.
Well, you found it, but you never gave it to her. Bro, you should give it to her. Immediately, right before these guys occur. Like, you could have had inside and said, hey, Mariana, like, you know, come on, Javi. But hey, you're great, man. It's all good. Majority are not perfect, and you're not the one who is perfect. And I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, like, I get that I'm perfect, but that's not in terms of bragging. Because typically virtues are, you know. But for you, man, it's just in terms of your mortality, a.k.a. your moral character. Your morality, excuse me. In terms of, a.k.a. your moral character. Like, that's just honesty, you know, regardless of what people think, you know. As according to certain biblical series, a.k.a. the Holy Bible, like what it speaks of. Not the rewritten version, but the version of it. You know what I mean? Anyway, without further ado, let's that shit, you know.
You deserved just so much more life.
Right? I just want her to grow real shit. Physically and... Well, physically, because mentally, like I mentioned, your brain is fully formed and fully developed after birth, but when you're like 7 years old, that age and above, like 7+ overall, is when you're aware of your mental maturity, you know. I mean, for some people when they're 5 and 6, but not all. It's typically like a miracle, you know.
You should have been the one burying me. Someday far away.
Oh, Mariana.
You did everything you possibly...
I feel like you shouldn't be the one to die, Javi. I mean, are you lowly sanctified? Oh yeah, but there's no technology, so... Unfortunately, you have to die sadly. Even if you don't choose it, I mean... Sin in this world. But virtue back then was through miracle, like through God Almighty Jesus Christ. But nowadays, God Almighty Jesus Christ wants us to build this technology as a miracle, like biological immortality and indestructibility, which is biological, within our mortal body. You know what I mean? Man, low-key looks like Lonnie, but he doesn't necessarily. Because, like I mentioned, if your skin is black, and I'm not being racist, obviously people's gonna think that's racist, but it's not. Your skin will be like grayish, like more gray.
The other guys had this too.
Or darker, you know.
Shit.
What? Well, what's wrong?
Oh shit.
Clem?
Be honest.
I've run into these guys before.
Okay.
Who are
Alright.
they? Please?
They call themselves the New Frontier. They used to be decent people. Now they're something else.
Ah.
This
So they were
brand they have.
good in disguise.
It's like an initiation thing. I was kind of stuck in their camp for a while. Not by choice. It was bad. I'm lucky to be alive.
What do you mean stuck? Were you a prisoner?
I got out. That's all that matters.
Clem, be honest, bro. I mean, girl, excuse me.
They left one of their cars behind. That's something at least.
Good.
Oh, you're heading out?
Just like you always wanted.
I can take you back to Prescott, make sure your family's okay. But then I'm hitting the road.
Suit yourself.
Damn, driving at a young
Good
age
luck
is
out there,
cool.
Clem.
Thanks, Javi. We should get back to Prescott.
Okay, I see you, Clem. She taught herself, apparently. Nobody taught her. Well, Kenny, if you saved him. But hey, like I mentioned, I have to shoot him because I don't want him to suffer mentally. But, because he mentioned he's scared of death, and at first I was wondering because it took a while for me to process. Like, I was wondering if because he didn't want to head to hell because of the shit he done. But there is reason. I mean, I didn't like Arvo, and I feel like he had his right to hit him. But I had to be nice to Arvo because he didn't do shit. It was his people that he was tempted / manipulated. Hold on, I gotta pause this real quick because they're gonna talk. I don't wanna, because I mentioned that it was a promise, but hey, it's not an oath. Because an oath means you're committed to promising. But yeah, I get it. I get it, chat. I'm without sins, I'm without mistakes, and very righteous in terms of me being a virtue. But because I love to talk and I don't want to talk over dialogue, so I pause. I'm aware. But if they're talking, then I gotta it's gonna take off me in the process of what I was gonna mention. But yeah, I feel that because he wants that to hell, but it just means he just doesn't feel like he doesn't want to die, But at the same time, because he's stressed and anxious and depressed. Actually, he's more depressed than stressed and anxious. What do y'all think? He had some type of depression or a certain type of mental illness. Because at first I was wondering if I did, but I don't have mental illness. Because my depression occurred from my rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very rare and very temporary, and overall very decreased. Very decreased. Overall, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's cool, but overall, Clem taught herself, But AJ, if y'all wonder where he at the moment, y'all gonna find out. Fucking Dave. Fuck Dave. Oh yeah, I mentioned... So who are my hated characters in Season 2? Or dislike characters, because some of them I didn't like them at first, but then... So Rebecca, I didn't like her at first. Carlos, I didn't like him at first. But I just disliked what they overall did in terms of their moral, sinful behavior. But then overall, they warm up to me, and I'm I love them. I didn't like Carlos' death, and Rebecca was just sad, But, Carver, I hated his ass. Arvo, well, I hate him at the end. Mike, I don't like his behavior, but then I hate him at the end. Bonnie, though, I had to kill her because I knew she was gonna be like that. I knew she was gonna betray. I mean, I wanted you all to witness, but Luke, overall, I felt bad for him. He shouldn't have necessarily died overall, But yeah, apparently the family left. Not family. But yeah, her death is so sad. Oh my gosh. I love Jane. Jane was my favorite character. She even mentioned Clem, you could be alone. That, in terms of teaching yourself how to drive, Nowadays, you have to learn from an instructor, which I feel like that should be a thing in the future, teaching yourself how to drive, just like how you teach yourself all that shit, because vehicle isn't that simple. I even know how to drive back then. And I've always mentioned to my dad, could I possibly drive your car? I wanted to drive your car. He even taught me in the parking lot, because parking lot is different from being on the road. Because when you're on the road, you shouldn't teach them like that, because it's actually illegal, which is actually a sin, because you're going to put them through harm, and that's exploiting them. You're taking advantage of them. I feel like parking lot is a peaceful... It's or in nature, but parking lot, it's if there's no cars, And it took quite a while for me to process back then in terms of majority of the aspects or majority of the things compared to today where it takes quite a while for me to process in terms of driving, and people think oh, I'm a dumbass at driving, but I even mentioned stories about how my driver instructor was a dumbass, and I want to mention about him, but it's all good. And if anybody chat on my stream, it's all good. Just don't be a hater. Don't be like, oh, you're not one of Haruji fans, but you are, in terms of judging my grammar, which my grammar is perfect overall, and in terms of, like, mentioning shit, like saying, oh, I won't win the lottery ticket and all that. Please, like, please, I can't take this. I had to deal with plenty of drama earlier, and it's not necessarily my homie Farhan's fault, it's just other people overall, you know? Like, not any of you overall, I'm most referring to people outside of YouTube, you know? But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight to shit and, you know, continue.
You're back.
Hell yeah. You gonna not be a dick towards me?
Did Eleanor get them here okay?
She did. Though, okay isn't the word I'd use to describe them. Eleanor's been doing what she can. You'd best get over to the infirmary.
Okay, don't be a dick, please. I didn't necessarily like your behavior.
You made it back.
I didn't even like his behavior. I didn't even... Oh yeah, okay, anyway, let me continue. My bad, let me continue who are my hated characters. I'm gonna combine the dislikes even though I don't hate them. So Rebecca, Carlos, Carver, Kenny, like behavior-wise. Jane, I didn't like at the end, but that's not like. Aside from that, I just dislike what she did, but you know it's all good. I feel that's all. Well then, Mike and Bonnie. Was there anybody that I mentioned that I hated? Pete was all great in my book. Nick, I disliked him in the beginning, but then, you know, Pete was alright, but I couldn't save Pete because, like, there was times where I have saved Pete, but, when I played last year, I didn't save Pete, and Nick was like, why didn't you save him? Unless I did save him last year, but, like, hold on, let me see what I was gonna mention before I continued, Yellow, continue. Yellow means hurry. Fucking internet. Cause I want to see where I left off, like what I was gonna mention. Before I paused it when the thing was gonna occur. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking goodness. Before I paused it when the thing was... I fucking hate the internet. Man, whoever invented weak internet is a motherfucker. For real though, like, gotta make Jesus Christ mention, like, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna just wait until this thing ends. Oh, Kate!
She asked for you. You know.
How bad is it actually?
Please just tell me how she's doing.
Well, she came through the surgery as well as could be expected. Those bastards did her one favor at least. Any lower, and that bullet would have torn her stomach lining as well.
Ooh.
Your boy Gabe.
It's a miracle.
He seems really fierce. He wanted to help so badly. He practically forced me to let him stay.
That's Gabe.
But she was bleeding so much he got overwhelmed.
So when's she gonna be up on her feet again?
She's stable. For now. But she's still bleeding inside. I don't want to lie to you. It's probably just a matter of time.
Oh, don't think like that.
I wish I could do more.
No, I don't accept that. I can't.
I've done everything I can for now. I'm sorry,
Yeah, she's a
Javi.
doctor. Only God by Jesus Christ could perform miracles.
I'm going to get cleaned up.
But it could be a
You may want to
miracle.
find Gabe. He looked pretty upset when he left.
This isn't gonna make him feel any better.
He has
Still.
mood swings, so.
I'll track him down.
Alright, anyway. And I'm gonna chat with Trip as well.
I'll track him down.
Because, like, I wanna see if he's chill with me. Oops, that was too far, hold up. fucking internet. It's loading though, so I'm gonna possibly wait.
I got out. That's all that matters.
Come on. Hold on, I'm gonna restart this shit.
Give it to her. Bro, you should give it to her.
Okay, hold up.
It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Apparently, nobody taught her. Well, Kenny, if you saved him. Yeah, like I mentioned, I have to shoot him because I don't want him to suffer mentally. But, because he meant he's scared of death, and at first I was wondering because it took long for me to process. Like, I was wondering because he didn't want to head to hell because of the shit he done. But there is reason. I mean, I didn't like Arvo, and I feel like he had his right to hit her, but I had to be nice to Arvo because he didn't do shit. It was his people. He was tempted / manipulated. Well, I gotta pause it real quick because they're gonna talk. I don't wanna, Because I mentioned that it was a promise, but A, it's not an oath. Because an oath means you're committed to promising. But yeah, I get it. I get it, chat. I'm without sins. I'm without mistakes, and very righteous in terms of me being a virtue. But because I want to talk, and I don't want to talk over dialogue, so I pause. I'm aware. But the talking, then I gotta it's gonna take off me to process what I was gonna mention. But yeah, I feel that because he wants that to hell, but it just.
Pretty sure that's what I was gonna mention. What the fuck? Anyway, my bad. Excuse me. Excuse me, chat. But yeah, I think after this whole episode overall is when I'm gonna possibly end it. Actually, no, I'll see. There's gonna be a part because my stress and anxiety overall. You know what I mean? Which y'all know what it's specifically associated with. So, alrighty, trip.
Wonder if it would have been faster than the horses.
Either way, it doesn't necessarily matter. Horses are overall faster creature. This is a automobile, brother. Okay, let's consider chatting with him. So,
How's she doing?
Not great. As well as can be expected. Yeah, considering.
If you'd waited for me instead of sneaking off the way you did, I could have helped.
Oh my gosh.
Would have been useful in the fight, at least. Not that you had any way of knowing those assholes are gonna show up.
Same thing crossed my mind. Believe me. But I couldn't wait to go after my family.
Next time, if there is a next time, wait a little longer, okay?
Oh my gosh. Come on, bro.
It's a hell of a situation. Just know I'm praying for you. All of you.
You really
Whatever happens,
you
all are welcome to stick around in Prescott. if that's what you want. Nobody's gonna force you, but we'd be glad to have you all here.
Not gonna make a decision like that without talking to Kate, so I'd rather check in with her when she's feeling better, you know?
Sure thing. Let the lady weigh in first.
Ain't his girl, but, you know. In the future, though, potentially. So this is an Air Force, apparently? Airfield?
Flew in a plane just like this to a baseball game in Arkansas once. Lifetime ago.
So he was like an MLB player, apparently. So how exactly did he gamble? Did he make bets, or was he like at a casino fucking up? Like, Javi, man, you're rich. Like, come on, why exactly would you do that shit, you know? This is baseball jersey he's wearing. Oh, so see, he's a baseball player, and Dave didn't necessarily give a shit. Fuck Dave. Was he like in the military? Is that like, does he have PTSD? Pretty sure, like some certain type of like mental trauma, whatever he has.
Doesn't look super sturdy.
Some certain type of mental disorder, like some certain type of PTSD. Well, I mentioned mental disorder, so some certain type of mental disorder. Conrad, I don't necessarily like what he did overall, mentioning like, oh, Clem shouldn't talk much and Javi should. Or like, oh, you did enough talking. Hey, like, come on, bro.
Have you seen a kid come through here?
Blood all over his hands, dark look on his face. Headed off that way, without saying a word. If I were you, I'd give him some space.
Well, I have to talk with Callison, he's my nephew.
One parent to another.
Yeah, well, I don't need your advice.
Just trying to help. Honest.
Yeah, but at the same time,
blood,
I gotta, like, you know.
I take it that wasn't his?
His stepmom's.
You gotta stay strong for her. Do whatever it takes. Know if my friend seen one in the same situation, I'd fight like hell.
Hell yeah.
Anything we can do to help you out. Just let me know.
I appreciate that.
Your boy stomped off towards the front gate.
But he's cool. But later on within this episode, I ain't gonna necessarily want to deal with that shit. Or even before that shit, you know. Gabe, my boy, managing mood swings.
Gabe? Gabe, come on. Look at me.
I want to go back and bury Mariana.
I buried her.
I got that situated.
It was peaceful.
How could it have been peaceful?
I can't tell you how sorry I am, Gabe. Sorry about what happened to her. Sorry you had to see it.
Yeah, well, sorry isn't gonna bring her back.
I know, brother.
And Kate, she needed me during her surgery. She needed my help. I just ran away like a stupid little kid.
You stayed long enough to do some good. And because of that, I'm proud of you. You were there for her, as much as you could be.
It doesn't count. I'm done feeling this way. Feeling powerless. I can't be some helpless little boy anymore. I need to be a man. Just like my dad was.
Whoa, not like
your
dad.
He knew how men were supposed to act.
You're already a man regardless.
You're already a man, Gabe.
I'm not. But at least I know it now. Next time, I'm not gonna sit back and watch. I'm gonna do something. I have to.
Listen, Gabe. Shit.
Get inside, now!
But no, when he mentioned... Oh, I can't pause? Oh, because loading. Hold on, my bad. Alright, but, when he mentions little boy or little kid, that's a metaphor of... So a little kid, he mentioned, so metaphorically speaking, he means, like, I don't want to run away like a... He means, like, I don't want to run away like an irresponsible, immature being, like, mentally. And then little boy meaning weak individual, like mentally. You know, despite the age requirement laws being tempered overall, you know what I mean? Like, regardless of our chronological age and regardless of our mental maturity. Especially the chronological ages I specifically mentioned on my recent live streams, you know what I mean? Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight. That's all I wanted to mention, you know?
Make sure Kate's ready.
You can count on me.
Because he is mentally mature, despite his trauma. Pretty sure he has some certain type of mental trauma that interferes with his puberty. Ooh, okay, I see you climb, you
kicked our ass out.
Shut the fuck up, Conrad. She didn't necessarily do shit, she had her right to...
Knock, knock! Anyone home?
You motherfucker. Like to kill,
We
Eli.
know them. Those are the freaks that brand themselves.
Freak show, huh?
I wish we hadn't had to come all the way out here, but unfortunately, Badger here says you attacked his man.
Am I
He
right?
says you fired on them. Took out
That's
a
not
lot
bullshit.
of our people.
They
You know what?
shot first. They killed my niece. Shot a woman in cold blood.
How many of my friends died because of you, huh?
It's self-defense, buddy.
Sounds like a bunch of he said, she said shit to me.
Well, what the fuck do you want? An apology?
What I really want is for my dead buddies to be alive again.
Oh,
But I don't think that's too likely. is
yeah,
it?
exactly.
He
You
needs
spoke
to
for
come
yourself,
with us.
motherfucker.
Answer to justice. Accept his punishment.
Justice? Buddy.
Men have gotta have laws, otherwise we're no better than the animals.
Go fuck yourselves. You're not getting shit from us.
That gate ain't bulletproof. Don't make
Should've
me
been a
prove
little
it.
shit.
Fact of the matter is, you stole from us. You killed some of us. Give it up now and get down here.
Fuck.
I think they need a little incentive.
Kick off from the process of what that word means. And oh my goodness. Gracious.
Prissy!
No
You heard
one
her?
even think about
I'll
it.
kill you!
Hell
Whoa.
yeah.
You didn't tell me you had a hostage.
It's gonna be okay, baby.
Badger.
I love you,
I'm
baby.
all right, baby. Just give them what they want.
There's no reason this has to get ugly. But we ain't leaving without what we came for.
You hurt her, and I'll hurt you back worse than you could ever imagine.
Big words. The words are just that.
Nope, absolutely not, buddy.
Prissy! Oh my
Now
God!
get your ass
Oh, my
down
God.
here, or I
Please.
cut off the rest of them.
What the hell
Fuck
are
you,
you
man.
doing?
Javi, please, man, just go with him. You got to. He'll kill Francine.
Nobody's giving in to them.
We should start shooting.
Plan?
No fucking way. He'll kill Francine.
He might kill her anyway, Conrad. We gotta risk it.
Look, I'm sure we can work this out without anyone else getting hurt.
Not interested in you trying to fucking stall.
Buddy.
I'm gonna count from 5. You know what happens at 0. 5, 4.
Okay, I'm coming down.
It's cool.
I don't
I'm
wanna...
coming out. I'm all yours.
Thank you.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. Hold on. What Conrad mentioned? Yeah, you're welcome. I don't want Conrad to be pissed at me because I don't necessarily like that behavior. But apparently Max didn't even agree with this. But I don't necessarily like certain shit about Max. I mean, Max is some motherfucker, you know, that wants to sell his soul to the devil himself, Satan. But Badger, you selfish, arrogant bitch. I'll fuck you up. If that was me, I'll fuck you up and you'll get fucked up, buddy. Don't even fuck with me because I'll fuck with you. You hear me, buddy? I'll fucking cut your whole body in pieces. That's how bad I'll fuck you up. Anyway, that would not necessarily happen in real life. That's just if it was a hypothetical scenario. But Badger, I'll fuck you up in the game. Watch. But y'all see which character is gonna occur in the game. Actually, I'm gonna mention it. It's Jesus. Just part of the Walking Dead gaming series. That's not actually Jesus. Actually, no, it possibly could be just a version of the Walking Dead gaming series. Like, imagine he occur in terms of the second coming Like, let's say in the Second Coming, like, you know, in real life, I'm pretty sure God by Jesus Christ is someone was in this earth, and Saint Michael is protecting his kingdom outside the universe. But what if in the Walking Dead universe, the Walking Dead gaming series, like the Telltale Walking Dead gaming series, what if he actually occur, and you're like, wow, in this hypothetical scenario, he revealed himself, you know? But anyway, chat, you know, without further ado, let's get straight to shit. Anyway.
I don't know, man.
It's all
Me
good.
neither.
To kill her, it will be fucked. I'm gonna see if there's a way to even, like, ensuring that she is alive. That's his wife, you know. Kyron wants some baby girls and baby boys coming off his dick. Come on. Anyway, that's all I gotta mention. I don't want to get into the details. You know what?
Good man.
Whoa.
Let's lock him in the truck and get the hell out of here.
I don't want to wait that long.
Come on, Max. Still a motherfucker. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Come on! I want to see him pay for what he did.
We got what we came for, Badger.
We had a deal. You asked for me to come down, and I did.
Yeah? Well, fuck the deal.
Wow, fuck you. Okay, Glenn.
Fuck!
Francine, Francine!
Francine, what?
What are you doing? Oh. Come on, Javi. Kill him. Oh. What?
Oh, what the fuck? We don't have the go-ahead. No, fuck you. Fuck the go-ahead. Ram the fucking gate.
Max is manning up. I love that. The shit I don't like about is from the beginning when he should realize that he shouldn't assume that I was stealing it. Like, he could be like, you know what, you're right, there's plenty of cars out there, you know. And then two, I don't like when he's like, he doesn't care, like, of what have you mentioned. Actually, that's just the one part. I like Max in this scene, because he doesn't agree with Badger, you know. That's all I can mention. I didn't like the part from that scene where Javi was heading towards that ambulance vehicle, and, you know. Oh my
Jesus Christ!
Fuck Badger. Oh my gosh. Oh shit! Wait, that's a tear gas.
Fucking tear gas!
I have to find Kate and Gabe. Can you help us?
Yeah, head towards them.
Go, man! I'll hold these assholes off!
Apparently that person got bit. Oh my gosh.
Bobby!
Gabe!
Oh shit!
Let's just use this. There's enough room for her.
Oh yeah, baby girl.
Javi!
Badass, man.
Head east. We'll catch up.
Yeah, he's similar to, like, Carlos, you know. At first, I didn't like his behavior, but then, like, as he warms up to me, it's all good. That's actually why I saved him, but Ava, which y'all can find who she is, I want her to be alive, but, you know. But, man. I mean, Season 3, I love Season 1 and 2. Actually, I love Season 2. Season 1, I love Clem, what you can do shit, you know, like what she's doing at the moment, you know, shooting and all that shit. Whoa. Damn. Ugh. Fuck these guys. How exactly did they capture them? Did they all like enter the vehicle? Like they, you know. So they go through the process of what else I mentioned overall, but like, fuck, man. That is so fucked. But come on. But I'm gonna end right here. If you want to see more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 3 A New Frontier, which is not necessarily a typical playthrough, obviously, be sure to leave the comment down below. Otherwise, I'm going to end right here. Chat, take it easy, chat, and I'm possibly not going to live stream until like later today. Hopefully, I wake up early. Hopefully, that 7 o'clock. Oops, my bad. Hopefully, that 7 o'clock thing doesn't necessarily occur where I wake up that late. Damn, I had a long ass stream. But whenever it comes to like me working or school, well, me when I was volunteering, but I dropped out because I don't want to volunteer, just too much stress and anxiety. Well, even for my internship's gonna give me that shit. But next year, I want to work. And actually, the internship is that they'll find me what job I want. Even though I can find a job myself, is that they'll help me like see what job I want to have. Considering the fact that I want to like ensure like you know what job I want to have overall. But yeah, I'm gonna end right here. So yeah, if you want to see more of me playing this game, yeah, like I mentioned, be sure to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna end right here. Take it easy, chat, and you know, just overall, take it easy. Actually, I'm gonna close the application. I mean, I close the application, so I'm gonna end my